Hello everyone, my name is Risa, and I've been wanting to share this story for a long time. This happened back when I was about 11 years old. It was during the school holidays, and my siblings and I went for a sleepover at my aunt's house. We were having a blast, and when it was finally time for bed, the three of us crashed on a mattress in the living room with my cousin. To give you a better idea of the layout, let me show you a quick sketch of the house. That night, for some reason, I just couldn't fall asleep. My throat was really sore, and I had this nagging cough that wouldn't go away. So, I just stayed awake, scrolling through YouTube on my cousin's tablet. I looked at the time, and it was already around 3 a.m. I really wanted to sleep, but this cough was relentless. Eventually, I gave up, turned off the tablet, and just tried to lie still. And that's when I heard it. My cousin's bedroom door creaked open. From where I was lying, I had a clear view of that door. But here's the weird part. Nobody came out, and I never heard the door close again. I whispered my cousin's name, thinking maybe he'd woken up. No answer. A wave of goosebumps washed over me. But I told myself to just ignore it. Near that same door, there was a plastic grocery bag on a table. Suddenly, the handle of the bag started to twitch. Just the handle, moving on its own. I was completely frozen. I whispered my cousin's name again, a little louder this time. The bag immediately stopped moving. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It was probably the wind. But this bag was full of stuff, heavy, and it was moving in these tiny, unnatural tugs. Plus, all the windows were shut tight. There was absolutely no draft. My heart started pounding. I quickly turned over to face my sister, hoping to feel safer, but the fear was just overwhelming. I couldn't shake it. My eyes landed on the black, reflective screen of the powered-off TV, and that's when I saw him. In the reflection, a man in a hoodie was standing right behind me. He looked a bit like my cousin, but a gut feeling told me it wasn't him. I whipped my head around to look behind me. Nothing. The space was empty. But when I looked back at the TV screen, the shadow was still there. Only this time, it was closer. Pure terror washed over me. I was paralyzed. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. All I could do was lie there and cry silently. The figure in the reflection kept inching closer and closer. I squeezed my eyes shut, whispered a prayer, and clung to my sister for dear life. After what felt like an eternity, I dared to look again, and the shadow was gone. I tried to force myself to sleep, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. I slowly opened my eyes one more time, and my blood ran cold. He was now sitting on the sofa right behind me. He was just there, one leg crossed over the other, his elbow resting casually on the armrest, staring directly at me like he owned the place. And behind him, another figure was standing tall, pale, and I could only see its upper body. That was it. I couldn't take it anymore. I bolted up, ran straight to my aunt's room, and frantically woke her up. Shaking, I told her everything I saw. She listened, but I could tell she didn't believe me. She just gave me some cough medicine and told me I could sleep in her bed. The moment I lay down beside her, I finally passed out from exhaustion. The next morning, I told my siblings and my cousin what happened. Of course, none of them believed me either. To this day, I can't explain it. Maybe the figure in the TV was just a trick of my tired mind. But how do you explain the plastic bag moving on its own? The image of that man sitting on the sofa, just calmly watching me. It still gives me chills. Thanks for listening to my story. I know it sounds crazy, but I know what I saw. If you have any similar experiences, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing for more stories. Stay safe, everyone.